crew. Welcome back to the Casa. If you're new here, let's face it, you probably are. My name's Maddie Lee. I am one half of Casa Fortis. Casa Fortis does all kinds of cool, fun, creative things. Today, we're playing the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, a witchy, cozy, mysterious game. It's a visual novel, so lots of reading. I have current drink and backup drinks on deck. I've never played it before. I'm excited to see how it goes. I love a visual novel. I like watching them. I don't know how many other people do, but I like watching people play a visual novel. It's just kind of chill. It's a great one to put on in the background, which is how I end up watching a lot of my streams. So let's dive right in. Thank you so much for being here, being part of the Capybara crew. I really appreciate you. So we have the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. This is one of those ones where when I click off of it, the game goes away, and I can't get it to capture just the game. So I may do a little bit of clicking back and forth, but that's okay. So new game. Empty slot. Is the music too loud? I feel like the music's really loud, but I don't know if it's just for me. Eternal void, heed the words of a prisoner. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal isolation. Hear the chant my mentor once forbid me to recite. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Oh my god. As soon as I log in, my nose starts to go. Really? Oh. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my faith. That's a beautiful song. It feels great to be awakened again. Who are you? Oh my. That's a whole lot of arms and no legs. My name is Fortuna. I am a witch. Abramar. Why did you summon me? Because I would rather lose my pride than my sanity. Sounds fun. Tell me more. I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence. And I can't take it anymore. I need your help. What do you use as a clock? Humanity's cradle, planet Earth. Oh, 200 human years. That's quite some time, I feel you. I'd been in prison for 5,402 years until you summoned me. Hey, Ben. Ought back with me one time. Isolation can really do a number on you. I will help you. I shall become your familiar. Thank you, Abramar. Now, get comfortable. We are going to seal a contract. Is the music too loud? I feel like it's quite loud. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I am really thankful you freed me from my cosmic prison. Of course, you're welcome. Is something the matter? Not really. Just after all the reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so mundane. Okay, I did turn it down, but it just still feels loud to me. And I couldn't figure it out with my headphones. We've got to figure it out. Whoa, mundane. That hurt. Oh, I mean, you're still intimidating, but but I always pictured you speaking in archaic poetry or something like that. Ha 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 ha. I like you. I like you so much, I'm going to let you pick the terms of our contract. You will still have to pay a high price for my magic, though. I'm well aware of that. I won't back off. All right, then let's begin your training. The ceremony is 5 days long. Let me know when you're ready to begin. I'm so annoyed. I used to do this every time. I would be fine and I would start filming, or I would go live and all of a sudden my nose would start running. And it's doing that to me today. It's like itchy. We were doing some cleaning earlier. I bet there's dust in there. Sorry. Right now. Ha 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 ha. You're already my favorite master. The first day is the easiest one. An interview, so we can get to know each other. Lesson 1, Admittance. Tell me about yourself. What is your specialty? I'm a fortune teller. Oh, one of my favorites. Would you mind doing a reading for me? I can't. As part of my sentence, Adina banished my tarot deck. Adina is the leader of my coven. Wow, you must have done something really grave to get exiled and deprived of your magic. I foretold the falling of my coven. Bleak, but how are your visions your fault? After my premonition, the coven was consumed by despair. Many witches came to me for counsel to prepare before the end times. Adina didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven. So she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. Our leader determined that even if all covens must fall eventually, advertising their demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Adina decided my power posed a great danger to the peace inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn to reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift. So I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, deprived of my deck. Since I am here, I deduce that you don't agree with your leader's judgment. She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put their trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out. You sure sound sour about it. Would you kill her should you have the chance? Oh, okay, choices matter. So would we kill her, yes or no? I feel like I wouldn't. I feel like for the game it would be fun to say yes. So we're going to say yes. Would you kill her should you have the chance? Yes. So you are a potential killer. I'm glad we've established that. Okay, I will help you recover your powers. Oh my gosh. Will you get me a new tarot deck? Tarot? Pfft, no. I mean, tarot's cute, but it's too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You will create your own deck. My own deck? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Shh, 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 shh. Leave the details to me. That is what these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to witch school, Fortuna. For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic. Air, water, earth, and fire. See, somebody didn't do their research. There are 5. Oh no. Don't worry. It will be fun. Plus, you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Now, get some rest. Tomorrow, we will start with the invisible energy. Air. And sleep? It's earth, wind, air, fire, and spirit. Lesson... Oh, that's supposed to be 2. That font makes it look 11. Oh, I just noticed he's like, we're sitting here talking to him out the window over here. I just noticed that. First day of school. Are you nervous? To be honest, I'm just happy to be able to hear something other than my own voice. Huh, that's cool. Today we're going to talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination deck. Understood. Air represents the invisible, the negative space, that which imbues everything. Air is the collective subconscious energy within a community, the ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is context. Exactly. Master your air and you will acquire unparalleled awareness. There's power in knowing one's place. Even when isolated, you are one with the cosmos. Oh my goodness. I clicked off it. Dang it. Ah. Lord have mercy. There we go. Now for the first part of our contract, we will seal our air energies together. Yes, please. As I promised, I will let you decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question. But careful, your answer will affect your fate. Dramatically. I'm ready. For the air seal, how do you want to be perceived? To be feared, to be adored, to be pitied? What do we want? Not pitied. So do we want to be feared or adored? We already established that we would kill someone. Let's be adored. We want to be worshipped. I want to be adored. Ready for an ego trip, eh? I'm on board. Inspiring adoration will allow you to gather support from many. But be careful you don't get overthrown by your idol persona. I understand. Allow me to seal our air energies together then. That hurt. That felt good. Can't you feel the power? Yes, I feel it. But I also felt like I was tearing apart. Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What did you expect? I know. I can take it. Good. Now focus on that bit of air energy we unlocked. Oh, my face cam is off. Literally every time I click on it, I feel like I'm covering stuff. Oh no, I'm in a good spot. I'm not actually covering anything. We're going to use it to create our first card. I notice you have a ceremonial tokonoma for witchcraft in the basement. Head over there and I will teach you to create cards. Create a card. We're actually going to create tarot cards. That's cool. This is the Arcane Grimoire. Oh, see, I am in a bad spot now. Let me move it. That should be better. This is the Arcane Grimoire, an enchanted opera house that magnifies the emotions of anything sung in its chambers. Here you'll Here you'll acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types. Spheres for the backgrounds, arcana for the main figure on the card, and symbols to add some magic pizzazz to your compositions. They all cost magic energy to summon. Right now, you can only acquire air-type elements because we've only unlocked the air seal. But you can go ahead and browse the grimoire to savor your future creations. Quicksand Graveyard, a magical cemetery for the witches who dared to tamper with time. The quicksand absorbs the bodies and turns their souls into heat. the Pleasant Prairie. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned a dozen acres of enchanted grasslands, inspired by a poem written by the youngest witch of her coven. Who the heck is Jasmine? So far, we've met ourselves and this giant behemoth. The Moonstone Temple. Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major daemons with carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhance their powers through humility. Julana Payash Jyoti. During the last war, before the Age of Witches, the ancients pierced these lands so deep the planet is always bleeding lava. The first witches tried to heal this domain by covering it with the tears of water deities. The waters of, it is JV, not JU, Jvalana Payasha Jyoti are forever boiling. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access to the most profound emotions. The road back is lethal, the road ahead unknown. Demonic desert lands, home of Dahlia, the daggersmith witch. The white sands of this dominion are cursed. Earth sediments wake up and transform into bone demons. Dahlia hunts them and uses their bones and innards to craft ceremonial knives. Oh, and this is like fire and earth? I don't know what they all are. The Shipwreck Library, the home of a water deity that collects every letter that was ever sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. Charred Battlefield, war is meaningless. Vicanus Majoris, one of the largest known stars. The forbidden behemoth was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant. Sunset Docks, a humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. The legends say that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. Jade Monk Waterfalls, home of the coven of the Jade Sculptors, the giant Jade Monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a deceased Jade witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as a mortal, retaining her memories, but not her skills. Those who are reborn must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. That's kind of messed up. Gem Skull Belt. Oh, I just like that image. Less than a century ago, the architect witch Greeth carved 13 skull-shaped rooms out of an asteroid belt, all connected by ivory walk bridges. The rumors say these chambers turn a witch's words into energy and allow them to communicate with extra-dimensional beings. The best merchants of their nomad sky caravan, the best merchants of their galaxy. They couldn't figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland skies and took it with them. Oh, cool! A blue nebula full of flying ships that soar the Milky Way. The Titan Quarry. Titans are said to be able to mine a planet the size of Earth in less than 50 years. Their kind is unable to hurt a soul, so they only mine asteroids or planets that are unable to sustain life. No one knows what they use the mined materials for. They're happy to share their ore if you ask them with respect. The 100-column worship. Inside a warehouse nebula, there's a passage to non-Euclidean canyon filled with 100 obsidian towers. No witch knows who erected them. If you climb into a tower, you can see versions of yourself looking back at you from many windows of the rest of the towers. Or are they the ones being watched? A city of blacksmiths built inside the skeleton of a titanic behemoth. The bone marrow of the fallen beast burns for eons, so their forges are always alight. The Red Strings Club, a cursed cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever owns it hostage in exchange for supernatural abilities to read into their customers' souls. Your souls are mine. Many millennia ago, the Forgotten Factory. Many millennia ago, before witches cracked the cosmic code to manipulate matter, they built a factory under the crust of Venus. It was operated by iron golems and allowed many human covens to expand beyond the solar system. Magical Post Office. A magic forest realm inside the folds of time, only accessible by witches' familiars. The magical post office is the quickest way to send letters and parcels to one witch dominion to another. From one witch dominion to another. Witches favor this method of communication because there's no known way to tamper with it. And then we go back to the opera house. So we can only select air, which is purple for whatever reason. Can we like just look at the air ones? No, it brings us all the way back through. Okay, so we can do the opera house, an enchanted opera house that magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chambers. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned 12 acres of enchanted grasslands. We can't do that one. The road back is lethal, the road ahead unknown. The Nomad Sky Caravan, the best merchants of their galaxy. The Magical Post Office. I want to do the... Oh, no, we can't do this one. I keep thinking we can. I think I want to do the Opera House. Okay, step 2, select an Arcana. So, let's not read through all of them right now. We'll just look at the ones we can afford. So we could do this one. Harpy Herald, Harbinger of Newfound Paths. The Herald has been spreading occult discoveries from coven to coven since she was created by the corpse of Archwitch Cademia. The Shaman. Shamans have been taking care of the soul and heart of many tribes since the birth of the mortal kin. These mortals can grasp and blur of the ideas we witches weave into the light of the stars. I kind of like that one. Those are the only two we can afford. I like this one better than the other one. And then a symbol. So again, I'm not going to read them all. We're just going to click to the ones that we can afford. We'll read through them all eventually. The Onyx Trumpet, a blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. May be really powerful with the Opera House. Oops. Ether Wings, one of the most popular spells among beginner witches. The Ether Wings may not only allow the user to fly, but allows them to gift wings to other beings. The Arbiter Book, an Arbiter's most essential tool. Whatever they write in these books is updated immediately in the Master Grimoire, and once the information is classified by a superior officer, replicated throughout every book of every Arbiter. The Dark Matter Bow, an arcane bow designed to hunt spirits. It cannot hurt physical entities, so sometimes witches use it for mock battles and recreating William Tell's infamous shot. Okay, so we can do the trumpet, the wings, the Arbiter Book, and the bow, right? I think I want to do the Arbiter Book. The trumpet was good too. Okay, the trumpet is a blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. Or the Arbiter's most essential. Whatever they write in these books is updated immediately in the Master Grimoire. Once the information is... yeah, I like the trumpet, I think, for this one. Oh, so now we have to, like... move stuff around? Oh, how interesting. Oh, cool. Okay. Send it backwards. I can't send it backwards? There we go. I kind of wish I could, like, put this over their face. I mean, I kind of can. Oh, I can flip it. Okay. That's really neat, actually. I actually quite enjoy that. And then I want you to go like that. Can I flip it the other way? Like up and down? No. I wish I could... Oh. No. Okay, this is not what I expected. I'm having a good time, just not what I expected. I want you to go forward. There we go. Can I move? Oh, I can move this. Okay, I didn't think I could move that. I was very concerned. Okay, I want you to sit here. Oh my gosh. No, no. Okay, come forward. Come to the front. I want you to be... can I flip you? Flip. Flip. No. Oh my gosh. Ah, no, you were perfect. You need to be a little bit smaller. A little bit tilted more this way. Okay. I want you to be big. Will you sit like up on the post? It's not a post, but you know, whatever. I can pretend it's a post if I want to. Bone. Kind of want the feather to be like falling. Oh wait, there's one up here already. This is weird, but like good weird. I want you to go to the back. Can you go to the back, please? There you go. And I'll put another one over here that will stay in the front and be like smaller. Sure. Oh, can I can move it all around? make the whole thing bigger and smaller? What? What madness is this? I wasn't ready for that. Oh. Okay, nope. Take you here, and I'll move you down. And I want you... Nope. Also to be bigger. Straight up and down. And to the back. And duplicate. And another one. To the back. Now they have little stands. Yep, okay. I feel like this is a game I'm really going to enjoy playing, but it's not going to be one that we're going to play much on stream. Nature's Murmur. The chambers of the opera house make all meanings resonate through every context. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. The sound from the trumpet garners everyone's attention. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Meanings are guide, discovery, justice, predestination, and luck. Air elements lean toward relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies so you can tune your divination style toward the ideas you fancy most. It can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience. Okay, and then we go back. That's it. I prefer tarot. I prefer tarot. Ouch, harsh feedback. Give it some time. I know it's painful to start again, but it's not as if you could choose to go back to tarot, right? Trust me, after you master it, this deck will truly amp up your divination game. It will all make more sense when you try your hand at reading them. We'll wait until you've made at least 2 cards, though. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry, you must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow, we will unlock your water. Thank you, Ebramar. Thanks to you, Fortuna. I will make you happy, I promise. Good night. This is a different game than I thought. He is not made of stardust. He can grant you power, but will not understand your heart. Lesson 3. Or la. O Fortuna, each day me cometh to teachest thee. For briefeth is the cosmos and eternal thy grief. What are you doing? Ha 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 ha. I thought I could get more into character to satisfy your expectations. I'd rather focus on our studies. Oh, come on. You're not the only one excited about being able to talk to somebody after eternal imprisonment. Eternal imprisonment. Blah, blah, blah. Loosen up a bit. Only familiar. What charm art we studying today? What? Ha 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 ha. Colors me, art thee well? Ha 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 ha. Stop. I give up. Now come here and teach me your magic. Phew. Even joking around doesn't stop you from being intense. Okay, focus, Ebramar. Let's begin today's lesson. The second element we will unlock is water. The water represents substance, meaning, the hidden nature of things. Water comes in many shapes: purpose, desire, willpower. Water is everything that lives inside of you. Water is emotion. That's a good synthesis, yes. Master your water and you'll have the key to any heart and soul. There's power in empathy and self-awareness. Water isn't my forte, but I understand. Yeah, I noticed that. But don't worry, I'm here to support you. Now for the second part of our contract, we will seal our water energies together. Yes, please. Again, you decide the nature of our contract. Answer this question, and remember, your answer will affect your fate dramatically. I know. For the water seal, what is your innermost desire? Power, romance, not knowledge, without hesitation. Oh, knowledge. That is not a common desire. It makes sense. Enlightenment is a mighty source for a resource. I can't wait to see what you'll make of new knowledge. Although, be careful not to stumble onto one of those cosmic truths that are better left unknown. How cryptic. Don't want my favorite witch to lose her mind. I mean, haven't we already? I have a question. When will all the contracts we've been sealing become effective? Immediately. I mean, they are etched into the cosmic wheel as we speak. In time, it'll all come to you, and you will be pretty aware of the moment they're delivered. I see. I can tell you one thing for sure. They'll come in the same order we sealed them. First, you will get your adoration. You'll notice how people idolize you. Sometime after, you'll discover a new source of knowledge. Then, whatever we seal on your earth will happen. And finally, in the distant future, you'll pay the price we agree on the fire seal. A price, huh? Everything you've asked for will come at a price. I guess your summoning spell's forbidden for a reason, huh? Having second thoughts? No. I need this. Seal a second contract already. Brace yourself. Oh, Fortuna, what have you wrought? Ah, my bones. Woohoo! Girl, you have power. I just hope this torture is worth it. It will be. Have faith. Can I make a new card now? Yes, same as yesterday. Head to the basement. I think we make cards and then like the story starts. I don't really know. I want to like be super finicky and take tons of time to make like the most perfect, most beautiful card, but I feel like that's just not going to be a thing. So what do we have today? The Jvalian Pesach Giothi. During the last war before the Age of Witches, ancients pierced these lands so deep. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access to the most profound emotions. The shipwrecked... knowledge. We're doing the shipwrecked library for sure. Then we get the Seed of Knowledge. Oh, no, we don't get this one. Just kidding. Ha! What can we afford? Wolf, Mother, and Children. A behemoth born from the erratic retelling of a popular fable. Every time a witch tells a story, the Seed of Knowledge absorbs the sediment of her words. When a tale is narrated enough time, a minor behemoth will appear. The Wolf Mother now wanders the cosmos, adopting orphaned magical creatures. Forbidden Door to Pleasure. Witches found this door chained to the ever-expanding edges of the universe. No one's ever dared go through it. Once a young witch looked through its keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long orgasm. Addicted, she went back to look again, but this time she exploded into red dust. What? The Bartender. He's used to mourn and celebrate with people from all walks of life. He knows how to look into the soul of a mortal, and he knows how to exploit it. Alright, I guess the Wolf Mother and Children is the only one that, like... Because the other one we can afford is the Pleasure Door and the Bartender. And I don't want the Bartender. I don't know why. Just don't. Okay. And then our set symbol, the bottomless jug. Its contents are sour because it pours the unshed tears of the dead. glass trident. They say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one, and has been lost since they used it in the trial and got Adina expelled from her former coven. Oh, Adina, she's our coven leader. She's the one who banished us. The Minister of Secrets. Whatever secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. The spread will break if the eel dies. Okay. The Swordfish Liquor. 1 glass will make you happy, 2 glasses will make you horny, 3 glasses will make you honest. Veritas Mirror. A mirror that only shows the reflection of its owner. You can't lie. You can't lie while looking at it, so witches use it to find out if they are fooling themselves, which happens quite often. Snow cat eyes. The eyes of a cat from the Crystal Nebula dimension. If you seal the eye of a shadow cat in a glass doll, it'll come to life and protect you until it shatters. They're extremely fragile and extremely dangerous. I think I like this one. And now we put it all together. I shall make you smaller. I shall flip you around so that you're standing on the cliff. Put the bebes down here. You need to go to the back. You should be a bit smaller. Okay. It doesn't really do anything, does it? Not as big as I can make it. Masks on the weird magic children. Oops. I grabbed the wrong thing. You should be smaller. There to be 2 of those. I don't know why. It just feels right. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, why'd I do that? I'm on the edge of the ship. I didn't get to be in the library. I'm so dumb. Card legend. The deity of the shipwreck scrutinizes every secret. The love from the wolf mother is infinite. The mirror dispels what isn't true. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, and power. I forgot we could move on the, thing up there at the top. Oh, it's behind my face. You can't see it. Now, come upstairs. You're going to read the cards for me. Are we? What's a better... Make it smaller. Maybe that'll be better. Time for some divination. This is your area of expertise, so you guide me through this. Okay? Card reading with just 2 cards, huh? We need to test if these really work. So I'll do a reading we can confirm on the spot. I'm going to read your past. Whoa, that's bold. I like it. I'm ready. It's been a couple of centuries without my deck. I may be a little rusty. You just enjoy it. You're among friends here. How do I feel like that's a lie? Okay, it's going to be a very simple reading. I'm going to draw a card and place it on this spot to read into your past. Here we go. Nature's Murmur. You served many witches in the past. You've been tricked, tortured, or destroyed numerous times. You're older than this universe. You served many witches. Oh, I get options in the past. Is that true? From what I've read, you were exiled thousands of years ago by the founders of our coven. That's correct. Thousands of years is but a tiny fraction of this universe's age, though. Your recollection of my existence may begin with your coven, but I have served many witches from this universe, and the universe that came before this one. I am sure other covens keep records of different myths about me, but I am considered forbidden knowledge in most magic societies, so I doubt witches will ever get the full picture of my behemoth nature. Will I ever get it? The full picture? You should leave that human husk first. Your organs aren't prepared to contain or withstand some truths about this reality. Ooh, spooky. Hey, I'm serious. I know. I just wanted to take some wind out of your sails. Good grief. Wow, what was that? I felt an energy surge. That is your deck harvesting energy. Whenever you do a reading, you'll harvest magic akin to the card you drew. Fortune telling will be your main source of energy once we seal our pact. I see. All right, the cards work. They work like a charm, I must say. You're a gifted fortune teller, my friend. Thank you. I really missed this. I almost forgot how exciting it is to dig into the secrets of the cosmic wheel. Oh my gosh, no, look, see, I'm still in a bad spot. Hopefully now that'll do it. I'm so happy for you. And I am so thankful, Abramar. Ha ha ha. We're just getting started. Now, go get some rest. Tomorrow we'll make another card and do some more divination. Looking forward to it. Good night. Na 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 na. Abramar loves you. Do you think you will ever be able to love a being such as him? A behemoth is in love with us? After 2 days? Okay, strength is today's lesson, I believe it said. Listen, Today's lesson is about Earth. This is a powerful one. Weren't the other ones powerful as well? Well, of course. But this one is pure potential. Literally power. Okay. Glad to see you excited. Let's begin the lesson, please. Okay, Earth. Earth. How can I sum it up? Earth represents determination, empowerment, and everything that pushes you forward. Earth is a grounding support, the source, but also direction of your force. Earth is your drive. Earth is strength. That's it. But bear in mind, that doesn't only refer to your own capabilities, but also to the support of your allies. To master one's Earth is to be aware of where to look for potential, not to be drunk on one's own power. Motherly love, loyalty, sisterhood, those are also forms of Earth energy. I understand. Now for the third part of our contract, we will seal our Earth energies together. Lay the question on me. Remember, your answer will affect your fate dramatically. For the Earth Seal, what do you want to become your main source of determination? Love, the support of my friends. Conquest, defeating my rivals. Myself, personal growth and self-realization. Yep. Myself, personal growth and self-realization. The lone wolf, huh? It's the safest position, to rely on yourself. I just hope you never break down. Your willpower will shatter and there will be no one able to pick up the pieces. It's okay. I've come this far by myself. You sure look strong, I'll concede that. Very well. Now I will seal our Earth energies together. Get ready. Power. I love Earth contracts. I almost vomited with this one. Yes, Earth has a lot of presence. I've seen other witches puke right after sealing it. I'm one of the tough ones, then. Oh, you bet you are. You've been the first not to cry during the ceremony. Although we still have the fire seal. That one's painful even to me. Oh no. You can do this. Only one to go. Now the fun part. Let's make a card. Oh, we have to go downstairs. I was like waiting for it to pop up. My nose. Okay. We can browse our deck, our 2 cards. Oh. Excuse me. Create a card. Okay. Quicksand Graveyard, a magical cemetery for the witches who dared tamper with time. Quicksand absorbs the bodies and turns their souls into heat. Oh, that's not what this one is. That's fire. That's tomorrow. Oh, this one. I've wanted this one the whole time. The Moonstone Temple. Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major demons with carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhances their powers through humility. Oh, we do have enough for this. The Seed of Knowledge. Astral behemoth that hides behind the moon of planets which harbor underdeveloped cultures like the solar... like the solar system's Earth. It puts myths from other dimensions inside of mortal minds to guide and protect them. Oh, I really like that, actually. Harpy Herald. We don't have any fire yet. Pilot from the Machina cult. The Gold Blower. The Duchess of Solace. Oh, I don't have energy for her. The Dragon. Born of the imagination of mortals and extinct because of their greed. Dragons were known for keeping treasure and grudges. The dragon might be fun for the Moon Temple. The Harvest Oracle. Purple Blood Seeker. The Deerfolk Paladin. Guardians of the Deerfolk Witch Coven. Just like humans, the male Deerfolk can't become witches. Unlike humans, the male Deerfolk aren't blind to magic, and they give their lives to the service of their coven to protect knowledge and hunt traitors. Alright, so we have the Golden Shovel, the last bladed tool forged by the Gold Blower. The Golden Shovel is hollow, so you can feel the energy resonances of the earth while you dig. The Cane of Sacred Wood. A cane carved out of wood from a sacred willow makes grass sprout from every hole it pokes, on even the most arid soil. Aether Wings, the Glass Trident, the Gerushtuch. Magic trinket created by boiling seashells and beluga oil and marrow bone. Whatever you whisper into this will transform into gossip that spreads like wildfire among mortals and witches alike. Minister of Secrets, the Obsidian Sledgehammer. Bolts fixed to the earth by an obsidian sledgehammer are impossible to remove unless you recite the words carved into the hammer's head. They are often used to trap demons or set up camps in the wildlands. Fire. The Arbiter Book. Ooh, do we want the Arbiter Book? The Jade Roadkeeper is definitely not. We don't have fire. Tower Shield. It protects a warrior from their ankles to their eyes. Common piece of equipment for the... Oh, we have to. It goes with the Deerfolk Paladin that we chose. Okay, so this time we're going to remember to move... here? On the roof? Like, I want to be able to see the space. I feel like there. I feel like y'all are in my way. Okay, now do we want him to have people legs? Like that? No. No, we don't. We means me. I don't. I want you to be there. There. This should be... Ooh, do we want that? Or do we want... I want to put... Yeah. Hold on. I want you to be on the shield. I want this to be like the hilt of the sword. And begin. There. Hello? There we go. And I'm going to be littler. And I'm going to make another one. And I'm going to make it littler. Okay. Aunt Liz. Send you to the back. And hello. And Aunt Liz. Okay. Scroll of knowledge floats among the stars. And I want you to go back one, back one, back one, back one, back one, back one. There we go. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. That's our card. Moon Sworn. The Moonstone Temple is a gateway to illumination, a symbol for tirelessness, indefatigable support. I don't think that's a word. I think indefatigable for defatigable, but not indefatigable. The tower shield brings the burden of protection. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility, meanings, determination, rightfulness, support, success, indifference, and stagnation. Okay. Nicely done. Come upstairs and do a reading for me, would you? Wait, I just noticed. So, like, he has the third eye thing going on, right? Which I knew. But he also has an eye in his chest and his abdomen. Abramar. Okay, we have 3 cards now. Any ideas on what to read next? I'm going to read your desire. I want to find out what your true intentions are. You want to expose your teacher. You'll give me no quarter, eh? I'm game. Do your worst. I need to know for the sake of our relationship. Shuffle, shuffle. Coming of age. The deity in the shipwreck scrutinizes every secret. The love from the wolf mother is infinite. The mirror dispels what isn't true. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. A sign. You're resentful, but you don't seek vengeance. You seek acceptance. You want to make a difference, to have an impact on this universe. That one. You're resentful, but you don't seek vengeance. You seek acceptance. Oh, wow. Even I didn't know that. I mean, I'm well aware that I'm resentful. I've been gravely mistreated for eons. But I didn't stop to think that the cure for that resentment could be forgiveness. I don't think anyone can enjoy existence being public enemy number 1. I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of fun to be the bad guy. Maybe not all the time. To everyone, though. Perhaps. It makes sense that you should look for redemption. Hey, hold on a second. I didn't say I should redeem myself. I did nothing wrong. The witches who abused my power are the bad ones in this story. I never forced anyone to seal a contract with me. You talk like an arms dealer. I suggest you stop being judgmental. Start thinking about how to put my powers to good use, so I can clean up my portfolio. You'll see. I think I'm going to draw another card. Oh, what for? You're quite a difficult character to read. Just can't tell what your deal is. In addition to your desire, I need to ask, why do you behave like this? What do you mean by this? Shh. Let the cards speak. The Moonsworn. You feel the need to make your superiority clear. You want to be my friend. You crave my approval. You try to hide your depression. You want to be my friend. You want to be my friend. You crave my approval. You don't mince words, eh? It's just what the card said. Yes, but you're the one phrasing it. In any case, it comes as a surprise. I would never picture a superior being like you needing validation from someone like me. I wouldn't go so far as to say needing validation. But it is true that I would love to be friends. I like you a lot. Well, we only have each other for now. Aren't we friends already? Nah, doesn't feel like it yet. I'd say for now we're partners at best. But I trust that in time we can develop a beautiful friendship beyond common interest. Or at least I hope you don't just dump me after you get what you want out of our contract. Do I smell abandonment issues here? If you only knew what I've been put through. I'm all ears. I'm not in the mood. Not with that attitude of yours. Ah, I'm sorry. I just find it amusing to see the forbidden behemoth of legend dealing with such mundane problems. Hey, personal relationships are far from mundane. They're one of the greatest energies of the cosmos. Air and water, remember? True. I'm sorry. You went for the kill with this reading, didn't you? That's my divination style. We don't give into the intense stuff. We might as well just have a normal conversation. You're absolutely right. I can see I won't get bored with you. What now? I'm the one that needs some rest after today's session. Go ahead and review what we've studied so far and get ready for tomorrow's lesson. Fire is the last seal, and also the most trying of the energies. Very well. Good night. Good night. Good night. Were you the leader of your coven? How would you punish someone having summoned Abramar? Would exile suffice? Would you be able to forgive something like this? Or maybe you would think it worthy of death? Lesson 5. Conflict. There wasn't enough room in my cup for my drink. I'm just gonna drink what's in the can. Ready for more? You know it, baby. Yes. How have you found the ceremony so far? Do you want to review any elements before continuing? I don't think so. It was pretty basic stuff. Understood. What's the matter? You're not as chipper as usual. Ah, yes, I'm sorry. Fire is usually my favorite lesson, and it marks the final step before our contract becomes effective, which I'm looking forward to. But I have a bad feeling about this. That's odd. Based on your act and all so far, I thought you enjoyed the threat of dire consequences. Oh, of course I do. That kind of adrenaline is my favorite thing in the cosmos. What is it then? Look, you're right. I better stop dwelling on silly worries and focus on our training. I'm just moody for some reason. It's not silly. What do you say we look into it with our cards after we finish today's session? That might be a good idea. That's one of the perks of being summoned by a fortune teller. Ha 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 ha. So true. You're on. It'll be a good challenge as the final test for this new deck. That's the Abramar I know. I need you sharp for the final lesson. Fire it is, then. This element is usually feared by most, and yearned for by those with ill will. Fire is more versatile than most magic practitioners think it is. Fire represents adversity, battle, and everything that is against you. Fire is challenge, intimidation, the fuel of every battle. Fire is your wrath. Fire is conflict. Exactly. But don't just dwell on the negative aspects of that definition. Conflict also means growth. The only time fire is bad is when you're on the losing side. And even in defeat, there's a great deal of growth. We are the living example of that. Haha. Master your fire, and you will conquer anything the cosmos throws at you. To tell you the truth, I'm more intimidated by water. I'm actually quite fond of fire. Maybe that's why we get along so well. Now, the final contract. This answer will affect your fate profoundly. So different, not dramatically, profoundly. For the fire seal, what will you sacrifice to access my magic? My immortality, the coven, the life of whoever I love the most. My immortality. My immortality. Oh, wow. Are you sure about that? You'll live a maximum of another 60 years after you pay the price. Plus, you won't be able to live in space anymore. You'll have to go down to Earth and live among the humans. Do you want to reconsider? Let's reconsider. The coven. Wow, that is brutal. Why? It doesn't mean they'll all die. They could just disband, right? Yes. Or they could be absorbed by a more powerful coven. Or they could all fuse into a single all-too-powerful witch. I've seen it happen. There are many possibilities, but still, to use everyone you know as payment is wild. Do you want to reconsider? No. As you wish. I will etch your decision into the cosmic wheel and pray it doesn't break you apart when the time comes to pay the price. Brace yourself. Can't breathe. This pain, it burns. It's breaking my atoms apart. I love it. Help me, Fortuna. What is this? Was that really just like the prologue? We've been playing for an hour and we've barely started. We haven't even made the 4th card. Wake up. Fortuna, wake up. Arbitrage. What happened? Sorry, I had to wake you up. You've been asleep for a couple of days. You dropped dead after we sealed the fire contract. I thought it might be too much, so I let you rest. I feel dizzy. I had the weirdest dreams. Oh yeah? What about? Can't remember. But it felt premonitory? I don't think that's the right word. I feel bad for waking you up, but you have some business to attend to. What do you mean? Look at the window. You've got a visitor. That falcon. That's so familiar from an arbiter. What's an arbiter? The Arbitage Office is an organism compound of former witches, unaffiliated with any coven, that ensures no witch is operating outside the laws of the magical pact. They also rule over conflicts between different covens and rarely interfere with internal affairs. It was founded about 4,000 years ago, so it makes sense you don't know them. Yeah, this happened during my slumber. Why were they created? Well, both the Arbiter and the Magical Pact were created after an especially bloody witch war that ended with our coven burning 87 witches inside of a white star. Brutal. To avoid future atrocities, some witches vowed to stop using magic and focus exclusively on keeping the peace. In the beginning, it was a group of devotees who wanted to avoid tragedy. But nowadays, it's mainly comprised of outcasts that have to serve the Arbitage Office as a lifelong punishment. Wow, things have gotten a lot bleaker since I was last put to sleep. This all happened before my time. I'm much more afraid of having witch wars than witch cops. What do you think the Arbiter wants? Maybe they noticed I summoned you? That's impossible. My arts are untraceable. And there's only one way to find out. Let's invite her over. Sure, I'll make myself invisible whenever you get a visit. Also, you have some energy pooled from sealing the fire contract in case you want to expand your deck before inviting the Arbiter over. Okay. Plus, I still owe you a reading, right? Ah, don't worry about it. There'll be time for that. Okay. But you're not off the hook. We'll look into what worries you, eventually. As if I could escape you. Let's go make our card first. So, Magical Cemetery. The Charred Battlefield. A city of blacksmiths built inside the skeleton of a titanic behemoth. The owner of fallen beasts burns for eons, so their forges are always alight. Oh, we can't do that one. Forgotten Factory. Yeah, we'll do the Quicksand Graveyard. Harpy Herald. The Sidereal Lovers. A goddess in love with a sidereal snake. An ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the void. That was a bit weird. The Duchess of Solace, a fairy that offers her services as a dominatrix for sorceresses lost in lust. When a witch draws her power from passion, she can reach a point at which her libido takes control. With her extreme erotic repertoire, the Duchess of Solace never failed to exhaust the lustful witch and return her to normal. No. Pyre for the Heretic. Although humanity has a long history of witch burning, they have never managed to burn a real witch. I like that one. Nope. Asteroids are astral bodies with a destination. When an asteroid is born, it is written in its core where and when it will crash. They bring fire and change. Yep. Yeah, I like that one. Whoa. Okay, first of all, let's do this. You are way big. You are also way big. Let's do that. This. I want to bring the fire to the front. Oh, that's also a little asteroid. Back. One. I want you to be a little bigger. Here we go. What do we think? Do we like that? I think I like this. More fire. More fire. Can we flip it so it's not so same? It'll be a tiny one over there. Yeah. Sinner's rebirth. Overflowing with hate and regret, quicksand taints its visitors. Setting what scares you on fire. The asteroid foretells imminent tragedy. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power. Death and rebirth. Judgment, test, rivalry, tragedy, change, rebirth. Oh, we can create another one. Do we do another one? Let's do another one. I want this. I want the prairie. Oh, no I don't, because I want the Harvest Oracle, the Prairie and the Harvest Oracle. Go to the Arbiter. Pray tell, what ho, Arbiter? I like the art style of this game. Like, it's pixel art, but it's like, I don't know, it's different, it's cool. Oh, I have to click on it. Dear Fortuna, my name is Thea, and I write to you from the Arbitage office. Your personal situation caught the attention of my superiors, who tasked me with reviewing your case. I'd like to interview you regarding your exile and write a plea to your coven's leader to revisit your case if we judge the punishment to be excessive. Yours faithfully, Thea Arbiter, Badge 210, rank Waxing Crescent. Can I talk to him? No. Can I do anything else? No, that's all I can do. I don't want to make another card yet, so we just have to invite Thea. Thanks for having me. My name's Thea, Arbiter Badge 210. Thank you for coming, Arbiter. I really appreciate the office paying attention to my case. I've been isolated for 200 years so far. That's precisely why I'm here. I feel like she needs a different voice. I feel like she would have like a squeaky voice. I don't know why. The image. And I think it's funny to have like a person of authority have like a super squeaky voice. The Armitage office recently discovered your situation, and we're worried it may go awry for the community. Excessive punishments beget rancor. And a 1,000-year-long exile, that's a perfect recipe to build up a lot of bad blood. We all know that a witch can do with a surplus of bad blood. But I'm here to help. Let me know about your case, and we'll look for a way to make you feel better. Thank you. I already had a meeting with Adina, the leader of your witch clan. Adina told me you predicted the fall of your coven. She explained to me she didn't punish you for that, though. She punished you because of how you handled it. Apparently, you plunged the coven into chaos, giving ill advice to any witch, telling them to prepare for the end times. And those actions almost destroyed the coven before its time. So she decided to exile you and deprive you of your deck so you can meditate on the range and meaning of your powers. Now, that's the official version. I'm interested in what you have to say. Do you think what you did was wrong? No, a premonition that grave should be disclosed to the community. You don't agree with your leader's judgment. That's not dangerous per se, but it's a bad ingredient to add to the pot of imprisonment. What would you have done then, if the end were nigh? You'd like to know, right? I shouldn't give my opinion. I have to act as a neutral party, Fortuna. Next question. Do you think your punishment is fair? Absolutely not. This is way too excessive. Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is way too excessive. I understand. Hardly anyone would accept this kind of sentence. How are you coping with the centuries of isolation? This is horrible. Help me, please. At first it was hard, but now I think I can manage. Yeah. At first it was hard, but now I think I can manage. Wow, you are strong. I'll see what I can do to improve your situation. I can leave less worried about you doing something drastic, right? Yes, I believe so. I still don't understand why Adina deprived you of your tarot deck. I mean, if you're isolated, what does she care if you have your magic or not? That's something I'm supposed to reflect on while exiled. It's a pity, because I'd have loved to have my fortune read. Anyway, before I leave as an arbiter, I'm obliged to ask, anything to confess? Actually, I'm crafting a new deck for divination. Oh, wow! That's bold. But I don't think what you're doing is illegal. Adina took your tarot deck from you, which doesn't have the authority over your new creations. Yet. I'm sure she won't be happy to hear it, though. You don't need to report to Adina, right? I trust in the office's neutrality. Of course! Unless you break the magical pact or becomes relevant during a trial, we won't disclose sensitive information from our investigation. In any case, what I'm crafting isn't a tarot deck. It's something new. Oh, really? Can I see it? Would you like a reading? As an arbiter, it's my duty to make sure that your new project doesn't break the magical pact, so I would love a reading very much. Yes, please. It'll be my pleasure. Is there something you want to ask the deck? I want to know what's in the future regarding my career as an arbiter. Very well, then. I'm going to draw 2 cards for you. The first one to look for opportunities and good omens, and the second to warn you about possible challenges or adversities. Oh, that's scary. Would you prefer not to know? No, please, go ahead. All right, here we go. Ooh, the Moonsworn. Moonsworn temples. I feel like this is the bad. I see war. You'll be sent to combat. Don't worry, everything's going to be all right. That one. Don't worry, everything's going to be all right. Oh, that's it? What can I say? Some people are born under a lucky star. I wouldn't call myself a lucky person, though. If I was, I wouldn't have ended up as an arbiter. Why do you say that? Aren't you happy? Well, I do enjoy my job. But I didn't willingly become an arbiter. I miss so many things from being a normal witch. Like dating and all that, you know? I'm sorry. It's alright. It's what I deserve. Can I ask why? Actually, you can't. An arbiter's background is classified. Oh, I see. Happy to know nothing grave will happen in the near future anyway. Thank you. Ooh. You're going to play a crucial role in future politics within the witch community. You'll make a very important arrest. It'll be someone from my coven. You're going to meet someone really special that's going to change your life. This one. You're going to play a crucial role in future politics within the witch community. What? I shouldn't. We arbiters are a neutral party. Maybe it's something that falls into your line of duty. Maybe your splendid job as an arbiter puts something misshapen back on track. Oh, that's great to hear. This is all speculation at this point. But what the cards let me see clearly is that specifically you will play a crucial role in the future. Oh, the pressure. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. Well, what do you think of my new deck? That was amazing! And a bit scary, but mostly amazing. Thank you. Your gift could be a very valuable asset for our office. It's a crime you're imprisoned here. Well, I shouldn't position myself in such matters. At least not that strongly. In any case, it's an objective truth that your skills are wasted on this forsaken rock. Now, as an arbiter, I can't simply overrule Adina's sentence, but I'm going to lift the ban on visitation. Wow. Can you really do that? I just requested a permit from the main office. It'll become effective as soon as my arbiter's notebook gets updated with a moon stamp. Arbitage forms are updated in the master grimoire as soon as my pen touches the paper. All of what I've written so far is already in the office archives. You girls sure are efficient, eh? There are witch covens all around the universe. We can't afford to be traveling back and forth to the moon temple all the time. Makes sense. And it's official. You can now receive guests on your cute asteroid home. This makes me happier than I can express. Tee-hee. You deserve this. I'm just happy to ease your pain. Thank you so much. I'm just doing my job. Do you want me to let your coven know? Just let Jasmine and Dahlia know for now. I'm not ready to be public yet. It's been 200 years. I understand. I'll send a falcon to each of them. Thanks again. Well, I should be going now. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for the reading. Take care. Let me know if there's any trouble. Bye. Oh God, I don't think I could do that voice forever. It was quite a voice. Chapter blah, blah. Making a witch. I'm sorry, those do not look like Roman numerals. They look like L's. Patrice. And I had a 5-minute long orgasm. Good Lord. No way, you're shitting me. How do you know if it was 5 minutes? Were you counting? I swear, I don't know what he did to me. Push. Oh Lord. Nope. Nope. This. I don't. We're just skipping. We're just gonna click our way through that. Not appropriate for all audiences. A little bit explicit for stream. I'm going to start preparing dinner. Do you feel like pizza? Yes. My body is so ready for pizza. Do it, sis. Come right up. Oh, I'm literally like designing a pizza. That's okay. Oops. No. I don't have all the same. Like flippy-do options as before, I guess. Oh, stop. Oh, I can't pick that one up? I can't pick up this. No. Just these. Okay. Maybe that. And then lots of cheese. Cheese, my baby. Oh, wait, you go under the pepperonis. Beautiful pizza. A pizza pie. We're not having pizza tonight. Something magic about this dough. Having a sister that owns a food truck sure is a perk. Yeah, thanks for the pizza and the ride, Fortuna. Well, I'll just have one slice. Ah, the pepperoni. Yeah, too much for me. Why don't you just pick it off? It's already sweated all over the pizza. I wouldn't mind making an exception, especially with cheese. But pepperoni's a bit too far. I'm sorry, Eva. I'll go make another one right now. No, don't worry. I brought some fruit in case you made something I should skip. I wouldn't want to impose. No, really, it's no problem. It's alright, seriously. I'm just happy to be here. I'm so excited I'm not even hungry. Okay, I'm sorry. On the other hand, I'm starving, and I love pepperoni. So you made my day, Fortuna. Great. Cosmic balance restored. I could have done without the arugula, though. Yuck. By the way, how long until the meteor shower? It can start any minute now. We'll definitely be watching the stars fall in less than an hour. What are you going to be asking for? We're not supposed to tell, are we? That's up to you. But I believe the stars don't care what you say out loud. What are you going to wish for? Many things. I have a list. But I guess my most important wish is I want to become a better person. What do you mean you're already a good person? Don't bother sweet-talking me. I can tell. I see it reflected in you and the people at the office and every guy after they're done. I'm obnoxious. You could work on your empathy a bit, yeah. Fortuna? Okay, we promised we'd never bullshit each other, right, little asshole? I love you. I love you too. Ugh, I'll never get you two. I guess we're a pair of mean sisters, and that's all there is to it. What do you plan to wish for? I'm gonna save the world. No, really. It makes me really anxious. I'm bored with this. What am I gonna wish for? What? The world's fate. Your actions. Yes? They're in the basket in the bedroom, remember? Climate change will make human life unsustainable. We'll take refuge in massive cities. You'll get to witness the beginning of an era of space travel. A non-human entity will rule over us all and make us happy. It could come in the form of an alien being or maybe some kind of artificial intelligence developed by humans, or even a manifestation of a new deity. Wait, seriously? It'll cause some conflict in the beginning, especially with people who don't want to relinquish their control. But in less than a decade, it'll become clear we're better off being looked after by this superior intelligence. Our society's welfare will peak. Stop, just stop. You're messing with me, right? I swear to you, this is what the cards are telling me. You're usually more vague, like there'll be an opportunity to develop yourself, or you'll soon face a challenge. Now you're like channeling visions from another dimension or something. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Maybe it's the energy of the meteor shower or some planets we don't know about just aligned over my deck. But I see it as clear as I can see your face. This is the fate of the world. How do you say these things with a straight face? Ugh, I can't decide whether to cry or laugh. Do you still want to know what you can do about all this? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's hear the whole joke. The Hermit's Lantern. Oh, I didn't read it all. That's okay. Nothing you do will matter. Better give up and have fun. Incapable of fighting corporations' government, you'll start a foundation to support the damned. Oh, that's beautiful. And sad. But also beautiful. You'll create homes, you'll feed the hungry, your foundation will give many people a second chance. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Looks like I'll be taking care of the less fortunate while our savior from another world comes to visit, huh? You don't believe me, huh? I don't blame you. It's incredibly hard to swallow. But I can also tell you're not joking. I didn't expect the cards to be this wild and specific. I'm so sorry. Nah, it's alright. It's been scary, but also fun. If your prediction ever becomes real, my grandchildren will think I've lost it when they tell people how my friend predicted all this through tarot. You're aware you just totally screwed with Eva's head, right? I didn't mean to. Come on, it hasn't been that bad. A future that distant just feels like a fiction. Prophecy or not. What about you? Now that you know the fate of the world, what are your plans? I don't care who's on the throne. I plan to keep enjoying life to the fullest. I doubt I'll get to meet the superior entity that's supposed to come. Fortuna foretold I'll have bone cancer in my 50s anyway. So I doubt I'll get to see any of that. It's horrible. Why'd you tell your sister that, Fortuna? We were kids, and I dared her to read as far as she could into my future. I've never read End to Anyone's End ever again. I felt a terrifying presence lurking behind my vision. Like I could keep on reading behind death, then... And now I'm scared. I will never forget that feeling. At that moment, my fortune-telling skills were enhanced in some way. I've never been wrong since then. It's true. I can vouch for that. Don't tell me that. I don't want the world to go bananas. Maybe we can fight with magic. With magic. Look at the meteor showers began. Let's ask the shooting stars to fix the scary future. Since it's just the three of us on this beach, why don't we tell the stars what we want out loud? I already told you what I'm going to wish for, so I'm okay. Okay. I'll go first. Please, stars, save the world from the fate Fortuna foretold. Give us a chance to make it right. You made my sister sound like a villain. Oh, don't say that. Stars, please make my sister happy. Help her find what she's always been looking for. Hey, weren't you going to wish to become a better person? Nah, that wouldn't suit me. I'd rather my wish take care of my little sister. That means you're a good person already. Oh, shut up. Don't ruin my cool moment. Come on, Fortuna, ask them. Speak from your heart. It doesn't matter. Please tell us. Where's your mind? What's the thing that's so wild only the stars could give it to you? I want you to be happy. I know there's something else. I smell it in the sea breeze. I keep seeing it in the dance of every flame. When I look at my cards, I can tell that magic is real. Yet everyone's always reminding me of how childish I am. I don't want to be a woman. I want to be a... She said a witch, didn't she? That wasn't so bad, right? What's this? Yeah, I feel like she genuinely wants to help. Not a vibe you often get from magical authorities. So bold of you to go and confess you're crafting a new divination deck. I didn't feel intimidated by Thea. I've felt powerful since I met you. The deck isn't going to be a secret for long. I felt powerful since I met you. I'm not scared of the Arbiters. It's too soon for me to be cast away again, Fortuna. I'm not saying you should be fearful, but please, do exercise some caution. Don't worry, I got this. Should we do that reading we had planned now? It can wait. You have mail waiting to be read anyway. What's the matter? Are you scared? Scared? Who, me? Ha 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 ha. Yes, I am. What? Why? I've had other beings read me the cards, the stones, the bones, the pendulum, you name it. But what you do doesn't feel like fortune-telling. It feels like you're tearing the cosmic wheel apart. Your readings are too deep and too sharp. But that level of insight is something desirable in a seer, isn't it? Absolutely. You're the best I've ever seen in my long existence. But exposing oneself to your arts feels so taxing. I'm happy, though. It's been ages since someone stirred fear or unrest in me. Thank you. Happy to bother you, I guess. I don't think you'll be able to postpone this reading indefinitely. Sure. Don't let me keep you now. Seems like you have friends eager to meet you again. Oh, this is the mail. Okay. Is it true what the Arbiter's Falcon said? Can you receive visitors now? Oh my gosh, it's been centuries. How have you been? I'd love to see you. Let me know when you're ready to meet me. Please, your friend, Jasmine. Fortuna, this is great news. I'm dying to see you, girl. Say the word, you'll have me coming through your window ASAP. Let's do Dahlia first. Is she flying on a joint? Y'all. Fortuna! Fortuna! It's me, Dahlia! Fortuna! It's really you. I can't believe it. I'm so happy to see you. What's up? Tell me what you've done these past 200 years. Come on. 2 fucking centuries. Can you believe it? That Adina, I swear to you, she's gonna pay. Slow down, please. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm finally speaking to you again. So bring me up to speed. There's nothing much to tell, actually. It's been boring as hell here. I almost lost it. Or maybe I did lose it. I don't really know anymore. I wouldn't be able to stay locked up and isolated for so long, I'm telling you. I would have gone after Adina to kill or be killed. I wish I had your strength. What are you saying? You're stronger than me? 200 years by yourself and you're still standing? I don't know anyone stronger than you. That's another kind of strength too, I guess. But I envy you, ready to go out with a bang, not with a whimper, like me. But you didn't go yet, girl. I'm sure you've got plenty of pent-up energy ready to get back at the universe whenever you regain your freedom. Actually, I've been crafting my own divination deck. What? What do you mean crafting? You're making the cards and all? Yes, that's exactly it. I summon images from dominions of the cosmos for the backgrounds. Then I summon images of cosmic arcana and energy symbols. I compose the design on the card with them. The meaning of the cards vary depending on which elements and energies I combine. That sounds crazy cool. Show me your favorite card. Well, the deck is still too green. I need to make a lot of cards. Doesn't matter. Show me your favorite so far. It's this one. Whoa, Moonsworn. What a name for a card. And I love the art. This is already cooler than your old tarot deck. What does this card mean? These cards are harder to summarize than the tarot ones. For example, this one could mean determination, rightfulness, support, success, indifference, stagnation. Whoa, how do you know which meaning to pick when you draw one? Context and instinct. And you never doubt yourself? How can you tell you're not making it all up? It's natural to second guess yourself when you're a student of the divinatory arts. But I left that phase behind long ago, back when I was a mortal girl. A prediction of mine has never failed to happen. Not a single time. I even foretold the Earth would end up being a utopia controlled by that giant prodigious AI that pulls the strings from the internet. Well, not exactly with those words, but my prediction was that a non-human entity will rule over humanity and make them all happy. And I did this almost a century before it happened. Shit, that's amazing. Read the cards for me, please. Sure, but don't you want to catch up first? This is catching up. Show me what you've got. Okay, what do you want to ask the deck? I want to know how you've been for these 2 centuries. I can tell you that myself. I don't think you can. We witches lie to ourselves by nature. I bet I'm not the only one who will learn things about Fortuna with this reading. I accept with one condition. We look into your past too. I'm in. We've got ourselves a divination face-off. I don't know how you manage to draw me into these situations every time. The cosmos brought me here to make you feel alive. What can I say? Let's do this. Fortuna's past. This is so strange. I can't see a thing. I've never tried to read into my own past. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Oh, what a bummer. I'm sorry. I've got nothing. We can call off the reading about your past if you want. Nah, deal's a deal. Do your worst. Oh, stupid. Why make me choose one? Judgment, test, rivalry, tragedy, change, rebirth. You forged a Jinn dagger to kill Adina, but you got cold feet in the end. You received a permanent wound that's going to kill you in 90 years. You forged a Jinn dagger to kill Adina. You got cold feet in the end. Shit, don't say those things out loud. Do you want me to be burned? Don't worry, you're safe here. Do you still have the dagger? Yes. Why? Do you want me to use it? I wouldn't be against that. It'd solve many of my problems. I thought about you when I was preparing the attack. But even if Adina died, you'd have to wait for a new leader to be elected. And then make a plea to her to review your case. I've been trapped here for 2 centuries. All that process feels light in comparison. I see. Maybe I'll rethink this and give it a shot. Let me know if I can help in any way. Are we gonna kill Adina? We are bad witches. Would you like to ask anything else? Maybe. Nah, that's enough fortune telling for today, I think. I gotta hand it to you. This new deck is something. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Can't wait to witness what you do once you reach your full potential. It's going to be scary for sure. By the way, I have a favor to ask you that I don't know if it's going to be too much. Hey, I'd do anything for you. Whatever you need, Dahlia. The thing is, that favor isn't for me. That's why I'm hesitating to ask. A good friend of mine is in a bit of trouble, and having just seen how amazing your new deck is, I wonder if you could help her? What happened? Her name is Greeth. She's a witch architect. She mostly works in asteroids and wandering moons into temples. She mostly works asteroids and wandering moons into temples. She's a pretty young witch. Joined the coven around 130 years ago, so you wouldn't know her. But she's the purest. I'm sure you'll love her. Sure, I'd love to meet her. But stop beating around the bush. What happened? You must promise you won't tell anyone. I promise. She tried to summon a behemoth. What? I can relate. Tell me more. What's your stance on this? That I want to protect my friends, of course. Happy to hear that. What kind of behemoth did Grease try to summon? Well, to protect me from its influence, she didn't give me many details. Grease tried to summon a builder behemoth to help her craft a special altar out of a titan skull or something like that. But since she's an architect, their essences were so similar, the behemoth got entangled with her own being. They fused. She doesn't even let me see her since the summoning went awry. Oh my, this sounds grave. She's desperate. That's why I'm coming to you. Your deck may be the only hope for her at this point. She can't stay hidden from the coven forever, and when they find out, I don't even want to think about it. I'll help her. I'll do everything in my power, I promise. Thank you, Fortuna. I must go now. I'll tell Grease to write you, and thank you for the reading. You're the best. I love you, and I'm so happy to have you back. Me too, Dahlia. See you soon. Let's make some more cards before we get our next person. Let's see if we've got any, if we can make the card that I want to make yet. Like she walks down the steps, it's so like, meh, meh, meh. Okay, so this, and then it was that one. This, was it the golden shovel? No, the cane of sacred wood. Okay, so first of all, we want to do that. My nose. Oh, what are you? To the front. And I want to duplicate you and flippy flappy you and put you over here. And do I want to give you... Oh. You should... Oops. Nope, I'm not trying to... I'm trying to spin you, not make you bigger. Maybe I do want to make it a tiny bit bigger. It's also not spinning as far as I'd like. So he's facing us head on. There we go. It looks like he's wearing a party hat. No. Not what I wanted. Okay, let's do this. Oops. Let's do this. And this. Let's do this. I want you to go all the way to the back, and I want you to be... I can't make you, like, huge, gigantic. That's unfortunate. Okay, I want you to be, like, more central. Bigger. Okay, and then I want this down here. I'm gonna make this into another leg for this guy. I feel bad he only has one leg. He should have two. He should have more than one leg. That's a little bit better. Where'd the staff go? There was like a big... Oh, this is the staff. That's it? I thought it was much larger than that. I wonder if we can, like, layer it. And if I send you to the back and I flip you... And we do another one down here. Oops. What if I do that, and then move you up, and flip. Okay, and then we want to like wrap you with vines. Back. Flip. This is like weird. Actually, I like that. I don't like this. You need to go back further. Back one, back one, back one. Nope. Hate it. Huh?
Done?
Almost. Yeah, I didn't even realize what time it was.
My phone died.
Okay. Yeah, I should be done in a minute. Alright, what did we make? Gladiolus Breeze. The prairie grants a space for meditation. A magical harvest is meant to be shared. Harvests build communities. The oracle only offers the strongest seeds of a strain. The sacred cane blesses the landscape. Okay. Guys. Oh, here's a fun way to get banned. How do I do that again? Woo-doo. Alright, y'all, that's our time. It went super fast, but it was really fun. I don't think I'll play more of this game on stream, but I will play this game. I think it's not a super interesting watch. Once again, my name is Mandy Lee. You've been hanging out in the Casa. Thanks so much for joining me, Capybara Crew. I am one half of Casa Fortis. Casa Fortis has all kinds of cool, fun, creative things. Today we streamed on Twitch. You can catch us here Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. You can also catch us on YouTube for replays or for our Mystria Monday where we're playing Fields of Mystria, or First Impression Fridays every Friday. We're working really hard behind the scenes to bring you new content, both more of the content you're already enjoying as well as new kinds of content. Hopefully something's coming later this year for that. We're working really hard. If you would like to follow along, click all the buttons on all the things, like, subscribe, join, whatever the options are. You'll find links in the description box on YouTube or in our bio here on Twitch. You could also click the links to purchase some of our merch. There is Capybara Crew merch for Casa Fortis, as well as all kinds of other kind of cool designs made by yours truly. You could also purchase a copy of my book. It's available in paperback from Amazon or on Kindle. If you're part of Kindle Unlimited, it is free. I've read a lot of really good books on Kindle Unlimited. Not to say my book is like a really good book. It's my first ever. I'm still really proud of it, but I know she's not perfect. But I've read a lot of really good books, actually. It's funny. I think the reason I wanted to play this game is because I'm reading Angela Pepper's Witches of Wisteria series right now, free with Kindle Unlimited, and it's quite good. They're short, easy, fun reads if you're looking for something. Anyway, that's all we've got for today. Thanks so much for hanging out in the Casa, and we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.